Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Matt.
I'm Shanetta.
Hey, and this is
MainCourseEncouragement.
Yes. And we got a great topic, request, and we just want to get right into it today. And it's going to be about decision making.
As a couple.
As a couple, yes, which can be very beneficial, very empowering, but you gotta learn to work it out first.
Yeah, because sometimes it can be a little hard.
Just a little hard.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit hard.
Exactly, because it's two individuals who got their way of doing stuff, and you got to begin to merge that together so the two can become one. And that is so key and powerful when you got two minds, two great minds, because you two are great individuals, and you got your way, she got her way, and then you combine those together to make a impact on you as a couple, you as an individual, and then also the world. I mean, let's be real, because that's what happens when couples get together and begin to make impacts.
You become an influence in this world. What we really want to share with you all is our experiences, and then just give us feedback and let us know what exactly you want to know more about when it comes to decision making as a couple, because you are an individual, just like Matt just stated. Now, one thing that we have had to learn is that being selfish is not the way to go. You have to be selfless, not selfish, but selfless.
And yes, and that may sound so cliche, but it is so true, because when you take self out of it, you can work for the whole, which is both of you, and then make a decision that both of you are going to be a win-win situation. See, we always, in this world where it's always got to be win-lose. No, it don't have to be or lose-lose. That's when both individuals, like, both of us don't get what we want, and then we're frustrated with each other. And that causes so much confusion, and a rift between the two. So definitely taking self out of it and really doing what's important for the both of you. And that's just so key. It's cliche, but really take yourself out of it and do what's best for the both of you. And I guarantee you, you'll win. You'll make a win-win situation.
Remember that you're not making decisions just for yourself anymore. You're making decisions for the both of you in mind. There might be something that's like seriously only for you to do at that time, but you still have to consider how they feel. Like if you have to travel somewhere, or you have to go somewhere, or you have to tend to something, you still have to run it by them. You still have to make that effort to show them that you care. It doesn't matter if you think, oh, well, they're not going to mind anyways. Communicate. Do it anyway.
Exactly. Another thing, number two, you want to be selfless, but also you don't want to be ran over by the other person. You don't want to sit there and you always going with what the other person says either. No, that is a no. Put your foot down. Man, women, it don't matter. You both have to take a decision, and the wisest decision wins. I mean, that's what it is. Not you, not them.
The wisest, the best decision for the situation.
Exactly, that particular situation. And just like us, see, she has an expertise, I have an expertise, and I'm gonna trust her when it comes to her expertise. That's just hands down.
Same thing, vice versa.
And it's vice versa, yes. So don't sit there and constantly be ran over just because, oh, I'm the man, okay, go sit yourself down.
Don't nobody run this, I'm all woman over here, I got this. No.
Please. Keep
chill
calm. Yes. Chill. Take a chill pill.
Yeah, and just realize it's better when you make decisions together. You have more love involved. You have more care, more nurturing involved. And then whatever you do after that, it'll get easier and easier and easier. It'll be smooth like butter, because you two have come together on something. And you're like, wow, I accomplished that. I came in this world alone. And then, okay, I got this situation now. I'm good. I got me a boo, my babe, hubby, wifey, And you're just like, wow, this is a blessing. I don't need to beat down this person because I want something my way. I need to compromise. If you really love this person, you're going to make sure that you compromise. You're going to want to know what they want. Just like our relationship with God. When we talk to God, God, what do you want from us? What do you want, Lord? What do you want in our life? What do you want me to do today? What do you want me to focus on? What do you want me to pray about? And then that's that relationship that you're building. And then you start listening, you start hearing, you start reading the word. And then that's what we do. We have relationships with people. And we'll get onto that too. That's coming up next. We have relationships with people. We have relationships with food. We have relationships with, all types of things. We have relationships at work where it's like, okay, when I go to work, I'm going to act this certain way. I'm going to act accordingly. Where I'm around this person, I'm going to act this certain way. I'm going to act accordingly. It's that bond. It's what you decided you're going to do with your life, with this situation and this person. Make it not just a situation. Make it a beautiful thing.
Yes. And number 3, so important. Like, you can know so much, but with all that knowing, my good book, my word tells me, get a understanding.
Yes.
Okay, that is so key, that you come to terms and you begin to understand each other.
Right.
And along with that, patience, because guess what? Just because you know or understand don't mean the other person
knows or
and
understands.
Okay? So that requires a little patience on your end. So that's like a 2-part. Get an understanding and be patient with that person, knowing that, okay, just because I know, just because no. It's a win-win. You got a win-win in these situations.
Right.
So,
And if you want someone on your team, you got to build them up. Get them to that level where they're going to understand too. You never know. Everyone grows up thinking that, oh, I know this person knows this because I know it. I know this person has grown up and they're a grown adult and they know this and know that. Don't demean them and treat them like a child. Don't demean them at all, but just go through the process and say, okay, they're a little bit, they're lacking in this area. They don't really have any luster in this area. Well, let me guide them. Let me help them, because why would they want to do anything with you if you're not making them feel invited?
Exactly. And please understand, like, this is what we gone through, okay?
Yeah.
We know this.
Yeah.
And we know that when this stuff's worked, this stuff works, okay? We know this because when you take that time, to really build and grow with each other, because that's what it's about. Building and growing in decisions with each other that will never change. Especially if you want to win, especially if you want to succeed, especially if you want this to be a forever thing, because that's what you want. That's why you in a relationship with a person.
Don't let decisions crumble you. Don't say, oh my gosh, this has come up and I gotta run to this and I gotta beat them down about it, or you're making it a chore. Make it enjoyable. Think of it, I'm grateful I have someone to talk to about this situation right here. A lot of people in relationships end, we know, because of financial issues, but a lot of relationships end because people don't want to communicate, they don't want to understand, they don't want to have patience. All these things that we done went through and gone through. So when it comes to decision making, all those things, having patience, understanding, communication, all of that has to come into play.
Right there.
It leads right into
there.
it. So if you want to have a relationship with somebody, you're going to make decisions. You're going to have to make decisions together, preferably, and you're going to have all 3 of those things. If you're not willing to do those, you're not willing to have patience, you're not willing to communicate effectively, and you're not willing to understand and be a good listener, get that understanding, all of that.
Yes.
You're not ready for a relationship.
Exactly. And you could sit there and try to be quiet and your mind is still going, okay? So think. You know this person.
Stop and think.
Exactly. This is the person you want to be with. This is the person you know, that you claim you know, at least.
And they got to be willing to do this too, or they're not the right one for you.
Exactly. It's team. It's the 2 coming 1.
Right.
That's what it's really about.
And if you want to grow, that person will be the right person for you, because they're going to be willing. So don't expect them to do everything right at first. Don't expect that.
Yes, it's just all about that growth. That's what you really want. growth with each other. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful and amazing when you get to really truly grow with that person.
It's hard, but
It's worth it
It's
because
worth it.
you develop just like a plant in the ground. What does it do? It grows. You don't see the whole tree or the whole bush or the whole kernel
No.
first. No, it develops over time
Right.
with action, consistent action.
Consistency, please.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
decisions are going to be every part of your relation.
Right.
Okay, and because it is, grow in it, and I guarantee you it will be so beneficial, so wonderful, and just it's better than money. It's better than gold when two of you are making decisions, powerhouse decisions, small decisions, big decisions. I mean, it don't matter when you make them together and it's a win-win. You win.
Yeah, and let's say that things clash. Let's say you didn't agree, you're not agreeing on a decision or anything, and you get into an argument. Think about it. If you get into the argument, think about, did you do your best today at understanding, at communication, and patience? Evaluate yourself. Take a break. Get away from each other for a little bit. Walk to the other side of the room, whatever you got to do, and then come back and reconvene and talk to one another and say, look, okay, I know I didn't do my best with patience. Can we try to get this understanding and sit down and communicate about this?
Exactly, and that should be the final point there. You
Yeah.
know, even if it don't always happen, just like she said, just like this wonderful woman said, you go back and you go back to understand one another.
Yeah, that
You
love
sit
has got to
down.
be there.
Exactly, that love
So
has
if you
to
don't
be.
get to the decision making, if you don't make the decision that day or whatever, don't let it fester. Keep that love. Talk with your person with love. With love.
Exactly. I mean, I think that's it right
That's
there.
it.
Because, I mean, right there, you will succeed, and oh my goodness, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to have this. Like, we want you to have this.
We do.
Yes,
You
and
can.
get this. You got this.
You
You can
can.
do it.
Yes.
You can do it.
And if you're gonna be single for as long as you can until you're ready to deal with decision making. Nah.
Yeah, Jesus, okay.
No, but seriously, you guys, you have to be willing. If you're going to be in a relationship, this is what's going to go down. This is what's going to happen. And you can't just be selfish. You got to be selfless. You got to communicate, have that patience, and get that understanding.
Get it.
All right, you guys, this has been Main Course Encouragement. We love you. Leave us a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, and of course, go to the website, www.MainCourseEncouragement.com.
Yes, I love you guys. Peace.